Analyzing the game.
Game plan was great.
The players.
I would want him to be a runner like Mahomes.
The plays.
That is a massive, massive mistake.
And each
The more I
other.
think about it, the more I'm fine.
Zolak and Bertrand, the Sports Hub.
617-644.
That's what they played? Interesting.
Yep.
Heard that before. Yep. Bruins thought of the day for you. Let's follow up on that Bruins call. And Swayman, thinking more about Swayman, who has played very well in this series to this point. What if, and I don't think it's going to happen, and I feel like game 2 sort of proved it in this series, or game 1. Well, I'm getting my games confused. Game 1, when they lost, the comeback. Yeah, Buffalo's comeback in game 1. Like, kind of proves to me that Jeremy Swayman wasn't going to be able to overcome this team's issues. I think it embodied that. Like, it was a nice, clean example of, oh, look, your goalie can play great, and in the end, you can hang on to the lead for only so long against a better team. And I thought Buffalo is a better team. They don't have the better goalie, but they have a better team coming into this.
The last game doesn't kind of counteract that, though? The fact that he won that game in overtime, basically?
I mean, I get that he did. I mean, but we're not talking about one individual game. We're talking about a 7-game series. And if you've already given up one of those possible games, I don't feel like you're going to get it back. So I don't think they're getting it back. I don't think they're going to win the series. But let's say he does it. Jeremy Swayman pulls it off. He negates the fact that his team can't score. He negates the fact that maybe James Higgins will not be back in the lineup again and is not coming back to the Bruins lineup. What if he does it? Does that reach a certain level of status for him moving forward that he's not going to catch any crap anymore? You've seen him steal a playoff series.
Be great. Be great for you can throw Pasta into that. Like, can Pasta catch fire here and carry you to where he can become the captain? I don't think he's a captain, but I mean, yeah, Swayman could have that effect too.
I mean, he had a great goal, but he didn't have a great game.
No, cherry picked. You know, he cherry picks a lot. He doesn't have a ton of goals off cherry picks, but it worked there. It rushed into the net all out of control. You know, run into the goalie. They set him up and put the damn thing in the net. That's what he's supposed to do. That's high-end scoring. I mean, if they just play a clean game in front of Swayman, he should be okay, right?
Swayman, when it matters most, has played the best on this Bruins roster.
He saved your ass the other night. He had 2 saves that were unbelievable. Saves.
He's been the best Bruins player in this series. He's also a Vezina finalist right now.
Yep.
He had the best season of any Bruin.
I know he's on the Olympic hockey team. He didn't play, but, like, he's a good player.
No one else on this team is close to being recognized at that level league-wide. Am I wrong?
I asked somebody this the other day. Is a goalie ever been a captain? So it's very rare. You got to go like, wait.
Can't do that.
I know you can't.
You can't have that.
But like anybody else stepping up? Are the guys wearing the A? Anybody else stepping up? Hey, it's mine. Clear far and away. It should be McAvoy,
Wouldn't you
right?
just love Swayman having to skate out of the net to go talk to a ref?
Great.
Over to the penalty box.
What do we got?
To get something sorted out.
With his water bottle.
A goalie's got to go deal with it. At least he's always on the ice, you know. But there's plenty of games where the goalie doesn't play.
Right.
But even with whatever his workload was, however many games it was that he started this year, best season of a Bruin. And so they're in this spot of hoping in this series that he can steal it for them. Because they're not good enough, which is why they're ultimately not winning this thing.
To do it in front of the home fans, too, to push it to 7, go a long way for him.
Do you think they're going to do it? They've been so bad at home.
I think they are. At some point in
That's
time.
just because you're going.
Yeah. I gotta
That's just because you're going and you're trying to fire yourself up.
Beat on the glass. Yeah.
I think they're going to torture their fans again at home on a Friday night.
I'll leave second period.
Just stick it to them.
You're down 4-0. I'm leaving second period.
I've seen this. I've seen the Bruins at home. It was called the Cup against St. Louis. It really showed up for that one with a chance to win it all.
What a flat performance.
Oh,
Marchand.
I mean, different team, different players. It's not the same thing.
No.
Right?
Yeah.
Roberto Luongo was the captain of the Vancouver Canucks, named captain in 2008. He was the first goaltender to serve as team captain in 61 years at that point. Due to the NHL Rule 14D, prohibiting goalies from acting as on-ice captains, he wore a C on his mask rather than his jersey and did not speak to referees. Oh, so it's not even allowed. 14D.
I put that on his mask.
The D is for never mind. So that's not even a thing. Not allowed. But you could do it in a ceremonial nature. You'd say, yeah, he is our leader. He is our captain. We're going to paint a giant C on his helmet. And he is our emotional leader. But I don't feel like that's a great move, naming a goalie, whether it be real or not, a captain.
Yeah.
They're weird. Goalies are weird, man. Luongo is weird.
If I take the trade for Morrissey and I get in there, when do I go after the game? Should I leave like middle third? Like what? How often do the trains get out of there to go back?
Every 4 minutes. After
4 minutes?
It's not a lot of time.
Okay.
It's frequent. They add extra trains after games.
You're thinking about it. You're not going to do it. You're just going to drive in.
You know what I want to? I want to take Zoe to a Red Sox game on the train. That's the experience.
Kenmore, right?
Yeah.
I mean, if you do that, you can take any train.
Yeah.
Maybe. At some point, you can't beat him, join him. When in Rome,
I took the Green Line home from the marathon.
Denver's the only place I ride the train.
Marathon Monday is a bad day on the train.
Big mistake.
It's like the most crowded day of the year on the
But also, it's the best way to get out of the city.
I know.
Yeah.
Crowded day.
Really?
Very crowded day. And they've done a lot of work to improve those trains with the Yang Daddy.
You got one.
Train
Well, that's
daddy.
why he's on the list. That's why he's one of the most influential people.
He's
in Boston.
influential. He's making real change around here.
What's the next one? Someone goes on fire.
That's a guy who's getting some crap done.
Yeah.
They haven't had those issues lately.
What was that last year when it burnt up on a bridge, right?
No, it was like every day. That was a few years ago. It was like every day something new with them. Train off the tracks, train on fire, trains crashing into each other, drunk drivers, all of it. It was like one stupid thing after the next. Let's go to Steve. He's in Carver.
Steve.
Hi, Steve.
Hi. So watching two grown men, Mike Reese and Scott Zolak, give a standing ovation to a man who just got caught cheating on his wife for at least 6 years was one of the most embarrassing things I've ever seen. Come on, Zo. But let me ask you a question, Zo.
Yep.
So when this first started, you said, I don't care about his off-the-field issues. I don't care about his life at home. And then you start off today's show saying,
I'd say I don't care.
I do care. I care because he needs to get his life.
Oh, yeah.
He needs to get his life together. So do you care or not, Zo?
Do I not? I didn't say I don't care. I said it's none of my business. But I am rooting for him as a person. Because if I did that, I know I would be in the gutter. I'd be pretty damn down. Embarrassed. All that stuff. There it is.
Again, Felger, you got 45 minutes till you're on the air. Is he in here yet? Yeah. Are you guys going to mention Reese's name, or are you just staying away that because everyone loves Reese? With good reason. Phil wouldn't say it on TV. Felger wouldn't say it on TV. I got Phil tonight, 6 p.m. early edition.
They probably didn't study the film. You studied the film.
I'm going to get Reese's name
out of his mouth.
Come out of Phil's mouth.
You study the film.
I study. I break it down. I do a film breakdown.
I told you exactly what happened.
I did a breakdown as well.
And Reese is the first guy off the stool.
By
Reese,
a head. It's like photo finish.
Reese is the first one to motion with the hands to get up.
I didn't motion.
He motioned. And I would say Zoe and Reese are not the same thing.
I was on the mic.
Zoe does not report on the team. He's not an actual trained journalist.
No, did not go to journalism school.
It's a bad look for both of you, but ooh.
Scal. Call me Scal.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's a people make fun of Scal for, but he likes his team and he does the broadcast. Like it's.
I mean, I get on Scal and Eddie and all those guys for saying we.
He sat there, did the Kyrie thing.
I would say actions speak louder than words. You know, and raising the roof and getting the crowd to stand up is definitely a we moment. Hate us because they ain't us.
T-shirt gun.
That should be a new touchdown song. That should be a new touchdown song.
Oh. What's that, T-Bone?
Nothing.
Oh, your mic.
No, go ahead, say it.
He didn't say anything.
Have some balls.
He was going to say something.
Have a set of balls today.
Yeah, have some balls, T-Bone.
Like you and your little elf back there laughing and chirping? What? Say it.
No.
Oh, wow. Jay Stu chirping him to say it.
Now,
Come on, take the gloves off there, T-Bone. Let's hear it. I know he's going to say something that's going to make you mad. I could feel it.
Oh, good.
It's over.
Oh, see?
The joke is past.
Say it. Say it, Jimmy. Jimmy's got
say
balls.
anything.
Jimmy's got balls.
He's putting the insult gun back in the holster. He's putting it away.
You only have so many in a day, you know.
That's what, yeah.
Calls and reaction. We did not talk today about Rob Gronkowski getting into the Patriots Hall of Fame. That
Layup.
news broke yesterday.
Layup.
Tim McCone struggled with his name.
butchered it. Never heard of him. Yeah.
I guess he's stuck on a boat
In
somewhere.
classic Gronk fashion, he's like, yeah, I'm already in the Hall of Fame. Boat driving Hall of Fame. You
motorboat son of a bitch, you.
Video of himself yesterday. He gets into the Patriots Hall of Fame. He's obviously was headed for that no matter what. We can get into that because that means Adam Vinatieri is not in.
Yeah.
Vinatieri does not get into the Patriots Hall of Fame.
Hey, he didn't get into the regular Hall of Fame.
He did now.
Yeah, but it took him a while.
Took him a year.
Yeah, he should have been first ballot. But kickers have to wait, right? That's what we do.
I guess they're making kickers wait in the Pats Hall of Fame too.
Yeah.
That's all coming up. Stay tuned.
Zolak and Bertrand
Zolak and who?
on the Sports Hub.
That's me in the corner. That's me in the spotlight. Losing my partner.
Why are you bringing us back?
Yeah. What were we talking about last segment? Bruins, right? Yeah.
You're going to mantle this?
Yeah.
You're not going to address what happened?
That was all on TV.
Was it?
You just yelling at him. That was amazing.
I spilled water in the Boston Magazine thing, and it got in his outside of his.
That wasn't a Boston magazine I saw.
I don't even know what you were doing over here.
I was looking at the Boston Magazine painting.
And so then you had a cup of water in your hand?
we just started picking up, and I had a cup of water, and I dumped it on the magazine and splashed on your set.
Right. And then there was my
pictures up my way and licked it up.
laptop sitting there in its case. And the good thing, it was in the case. The laptop
didn't burn it.
case
Didn't burn
is
it.
very wet. I think the laptop is fine.
Laptop's fine.
I would think that over here would be safe from your spills.
Yeah, not everywhere in here. I might be able to drink water in anymore.
It's not safe.
Gotta
I
get
didn't
you
have
like
a
a
whole show.
sippy cup.
I just went in and got it for my voice. Yeah. We got sippy cups here.
Leaning over.
I think I have sippy cups left over from the kids.
I don't even understand how it happens. How did that happen?
I was coming in, I had something else in my hand, forget what it was, maybe a napkin, and I had half a cup of water because I just went and drank half it. Since I drank the water, I bent over to pick up the magazine. Saw the magazine. I said, I want to see if this is a painting or not.
And you just
I
dumped
can't believe
it?
that's a painting. And it slipped out of my hand. Hit the edge of the thing, and yeah. Did you buy that? No. Where'd you get that at?
Why the magazine stand, of course.
With Tony Soprano and like a quart of orange juice?
I can tell how much water it was. The magazine's soaked.
I know. I'm not buying the half a cup.
It hit.
Half a cup.
It was half a cup.
I made him reach inside the laptop case to feel how wet it
pocket
was.
The
All on
pocket-
TV.
the pocket
so
was wet.
Everyone
Yeah.
saw it.
Yeah.
Milk in half a cup?
Yeah.
Don't you lie. Don't you start lying now on his behalf.
Butters your bread.
Not him.
We handled the situation. Everything was wiped down.
You are.
There was definitely water. There was definitely water. I don't know.
Oh,
I
man.
don't know how much.
You're a coward.
How
You're a
much,
coward.
Beto, who cleaned it? Who dried
You
it?
did.
Your laptop would be underwater if it wasn't
You're
for me.
right, it would.
Yeah, so
So why are you protecting him?
I'm not protecting him. I didn't see how much water. It was everywhere.
You'd be a horrible witness on the stand.
Unbelievable.
Who got to you?
Did I confirm the truth or did I not?
I'm not convinced. There's no way that's half a cup of water.
didn't see how
There's
much.
no way this is all 6 ounces. What is that, about a 10-ounce cup?
No.
You want me to believe it was 5 ounces of water? You want me to believe that this is 5 ounces
I'll tell you why I
of
was half a
water?
cup, because I thought, you know what? I'm going to probably go back and fill this up. I was contemplating going back, and then I saw the magazine.
Was it the Dunkin' Cup?
No.
Okay, I didn't see the cup.
It was one of the standard styrofoam coffee cups.
I can have witnesses
There it
vouch
is.
for me.
That's half a cup.
Half a cup of that.
So-
Nonsense.
No, I thought it was the Dunkin' Cup.
Nonsense.
What Dunkin' Cup?
Isn't there a Dunkin' Cup in there?
There was. They
There
threw it
was,
out.
yep.
But that has a cover on it. That
I
was coffee.
assumed that was the cup.
I've never spilled in the studio. I've never had that experience.
Well, I don't think Zoe wanted help at first, and I think I made eye contact with him, and then I realized he needed help.
Watch the video.
McComb
This is hilarious.
made eye
I
contact. and he
flipped the
just
cup
laughed.
at him.
Wasn't my problem.
He's in there laughing.
Not my problem.
Scolding him. Rubbing his nose in it.
My God.
Look what you did.
Milliken.
Pandemonium.
How am I taking the blame?
Give me a cup of water.
Seriously?
Yeah. Thirsty.
Yeah, well,
There it is. There it is. And he's going to go do it for him.
Wow.
There. Not to sink.
How yellow of you. Unbelievable.
Milliken.
My boy.
Unbelievable.
Oh, man.
That's my boy.
Subjective Scott Zolak.
Where's the UMass kid? Oh, it's his day off today, huh?
Sam Kennedy.
Couldn't
Miller.
bother.
Unbelievable. You know, you think you know a guy. You think you know a guy in Milliken. You know?
Yeah.
And he's going to defend this situation. You know what? I'd like to talk about Milliken's deleted tweets from a week ago.
Oh, wow,
For a
Milliken.
moment.
All right. All right.
Why did Milliken delete the tweets of Roman Anthony out partying?
I have no comments on those.
Why did that happen?
Oh,
Let me read the
Milliken.
listener email.
I've had to delete tweets.
Hold on. I keep getting the listener email.
Oh, no.
I'll read.
Thank you.
I'll read from the email from Georgie Pellegrino. Georgie B.
Milliken's favorite.
From
Look at
this
this.
was this morning at 9:27 a.m.
The hamster.
He writes, Milliken has been holding back on info and stuff
That's great.
related to Roman Anthony.
Okay.
Carabas has a theory that Roman Anthony was benched game 1 against the Yankees because Roman was out all night, Marathon Monday, partying.
Yeah, he's 21.
Jared also said that Roman has been seen out seemingly every night, so Cora benched him. Can't be doing that, especially with the Yankees in town.
Over $10 million
and
a
the
year, and I'm
team
21. I'm going out
sucking.
in Boston. What's up, ladies?
He says, so what's Roman's response? Oh, I'm benched. Weird. Now my back hurts. No, I actually think it was Cora giving him cover, saying, you're benched. Your back hurts. Take a seat. I'm not going to publicly embarrass you. I'm going to sit you down. So now the back injury is healed because maybe it was a phantom injury. But anyway, 21-year-old kid. He's 21 or 22? Yeah, is he 22?
He'll be 22 in a couple weeks.
Okay, 22 in a couple of weeks. He's been out. You had a tweet with him out with some people. One of them was a social media
it's a big
guy.
Instagram account. I'm not. Is it Boston Pea Shooter? I think that's the name of it.
Bean Shooter.
Oh, there we go.
That's his name. I've seen his videos. And he was out in that video, and he looks like he's getting after it. Why the deletion? Have you addressed this?
Yes, I addressed it on the podcast, but I wasn't aware of some of the context of the entire clip, why he was out, what was going on, and when I was privy to it, I felt like the video didn't really fit what I was trying to do when I posted it.
What's the context?
Yeah, what is the context?
Not to be disclosed.
Secret context.
Just people who close to the situation alerted me.
Well, what was it? Was that a mercy meal?
Was it a charity event? What was he at?
I'm not going to blow my source here.
Was it a good thing?
Yeah. It was
Okay,
something
so
I
he
think
was doing
everyone can
something.
relate to.
He was at an event that was a good thing for him to be at. Like,
Yeah, we'll call it family related.
okay, all right. He's been out drinking a lot. That's the accusation. He's been out getting after it as a 21-year-old, living it up in Boston.
I've done both. I played and went out. Yeah, you do that. That's what you do when you're young.
For me personally, like I haven't seen
Got no
any of
problem
these
with
crazy Roman clips. There were some last year.
Marathon
Him and
Monday,
Marcelo.
big day to party prior
Romy
to. Yeah.
Gonzalez was with him, hanging out, doing a lot of those things. But yeah, no, I think in this situation, Roman Anthony's been the last guy
You'll learn
anyone's
from it.
ever questioned worth it.
You'll learn from it. We all make mistakes in your kids.
Well, my only question about this is, well, number one, is he just 21 and doesn't know better to not be seen out? like that element, right? I'm sure the older you got, the more savvy you got at going out after that whole stage diving thing. So, like, I'm sure,
made better decisions.
right? I'm sure after that you made some better decisions. You were
I'm gonna sit and rip him after you jump off the stage.
You were able to fly under the radar a little bit, right?
Oh, we flew that night.
Oh, but no, I'm saying after that, flying under the radar.
What goes up comes down.
Were you better at flying under the radar?
Well, you make
okay, so the older you get, the better you understand how to fly under the radar. Yeah. And did you go out any less?
No.
And I would say the same is true in baseball.
You pick and choose the places you go out.
I've maintained this. Everybody automatically says, man, hockey players, they drink like crazy. They're the unbelievable drinkers. They do. I would say baseball
players are worse.
Can go beer for beer.
Yep.
Drink for drink with the
Listen to
hockey players.
Wade Boggs stories.
Right. So is it great to be out late every single night and think you're going to be your best? No.
But you feel invincible.
But I would tell you this. Batting champions have gone out every single night and been able to do the job no problem. They're able to do it. There are plenty of great players that can drink their faces off every single night and still be great. I don't know that you can directly tie a line between one and the other. I'm curious to know if he did get benched. I'm curious to know if he did get benched for being out too much.
Just from my perspective, I do believe he was injured. I do think it was all real. He talked about the
and delete the tweet because of the
half a cup
secret contact.
I'm just telling you, he played the next day.
I've been told.
All right, Reese.
He played the next day.
Okay.
Did he not?
I follow marching orders.
Mini Mike Reese over here. Tyler Milliken.
That's when the back barked.
Mike Milliken. One and the same.
That's a compliment.
Good Reese, good man. Good man.
Family man.
And Milliken will definitely tell everyone, stand up, get on your feet.
I should have left.
It'll be like a Microsoft rally.
Push your laptop right into that puddle.
Oh, by the way, we have to cut that clip after 1.5 seconds now because Louth is on our ass about music again.
What happened? We get flagged?
He's fired up.
Oh, boy.
What's his problem?
I don't know. We got flagged on YouTube, so no more music.
Why don't you go talk to him?
No more music.
Go talk to him in his office.
Because even as a radio station, we're not going to treat it as one anymore. We're just going to act as a producer of online clips. We can't even have a little fun. One of the advantages we have is being able to play that, but no, that's dead now too.
You play Whoop, There It Is. We
Can't
played
have
that longer.
No fun around here anymore.
Play
None.
Whoop, There It Is again. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there's that ass. Whoop, there's that ass. Whoop, there's that ass.
Those the lyrics.
That is it.
Why do I think that's not the
Play it.
lyrics?
Yeah, Zo thought it was whoop that ass.
Whoop, there's that ass, I thought.
I'm going to go dry off the laptop. Here are the headlines.
They got hair dryer in the bathroom.
Zolak and Bertrand
Zolak and who?
on the Sports Hub.
People really have a problem with Rob Gronkowski getting in the Patriots Hall of Fame over Adam Vinatieri. Both are, I think, the greatest at their position. I think the everyday player of Gronk being a tight end, I think it makes him an automatic over Adam. And I love Adam. You know what I thought with Adam? I played with Adam. I think he's the greatest kicker ever. He should have been for a first ballot Pro Football Hall of Famer, along with Belichick. Those two guys got robbed.
Who is better at their job, Vinatieri or Gronkowski?
Probably Gronkowski.
Yeah, I agree.
It's just, Travis Kelce's a fantastic player. He's more of a receiver, not a tight end. He's sort of a tweener. Rob played a position at a premium level.
Is Vinatieri the best, leg to ever be a kicker in the NFL?
No.
He's clutch off the charts. Unfazed, did not miss in the biggest of moments.
Gronk was clutch.
I get that.
Where did Gronk choke? Gronk never choked.
But pound for pound, you got to look at Gronk as a better player at his position than Vinatieri at his.
He was a force. When Gronk in his prime was a freaking force. You couldn't cover him.
Who had more impactful moments for the franchise?
I would lean Vinatieri on that one.
Mm-hmm. Gronk had the catch in the Rams Super Bowl.
Gronk had the
pretty much the game winner.
Catch early against Seattle. What I consider the best Super Bowl. That was my favorite one ever. Fantastic catches against Denver in the AFC title game. That 4th and 10 down the seam. Brady puts it up between two safeties. He gets croaked, but he catches it. He was open on the 2-pointer, too. Caught the touchdown, actually, prior to the 2-point fell. There's a lot of good Gronk moments, man.
Can I throw another thing out
Which
there?
one?
Which one of the two left here later in their career and then played nice and came back?
Gronk did. Gronk played nice.
Adam never had to come back.
I would also say Gronk
Adam played longer in... See, Gronk was brief in Tampa. That's the difference. Adam had a longer career at the Colts than he did here. People forget that. People just think he went to the Colts and just... No, he went there when it lasted longer. Won a Super Bowl with them, too.
I would say Gronk in the AFC title game in Kansas City before that catching that Super Bowl against the Rams.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
I mean...
Slant route. That's one of the plays Romo called.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's close. It's close. The moments are close. It's hard to compare, being instrumental in an overtime win in the AFC title game versus a last-second field goal in the Super Bowl. They're tough, but, I mean...
Think about the long runs, the swats, the behind-the-neck catch over the top. I think it was against the Chiefs at home or the Giants. I'm not sure. But Houston tiptoeing it in. The flip over the goal line against Kansas City at home. I can remember a handful of Gronk moments like we're over the top. Oh, no other tight end can make that play.
Well, I would tell you, does anyone have a problem with Gronk getting in before Vinatieri? No, I don't think anyone
do.
No, here's what I think it is.
There's people that had a vote.
I mean,
there's people that had a vote at the committee that had a problem. It's a good problem. You're right.
I would just say this. It's just a matter of your preference. Do you put the best players in first? And this is a close one. It's not exactly a slam dunk. But there's that element. Or do you go with seniority and the older guy goes in first? If they're both deserving, and I think everybody should recognize they both deserve to be in that Hall of Fame, in those situations, I say give it to the guy who played first. Give it to the older player.
Yeah,
Let the older players go in first always, even if it's a difference of 1 year. You put those guys in first. You sort of tip the cap and nod to the guys who came before you.
It's like Parcells.
And that, to me, is the way to do it. But am I upset that Gronk in ahead of him? No.
You waited too long on Parcells, but this is part of the fan vote.
Yeah.
Like, this is the part of the problem with the fan vote. Like, this is what you remember. Gronk, Edelman, Brady, like, that's all you know if you're a fan of the last 20 years. People forget Adam went away, lasted longer as a Colt, so he's more out of mind. The fan vote is what separates. Like, it was like Logan Mankins deserves to be in. He's a hell of a player. Didn't win here, but a hell of a player. Gronkowski, it's case closed.
I don't think just being a hell of a player gets you in anymore either. It's a team with titles. You've got to be a hell of a player who also contributed to the
resume.
winning.
I do agree with that.
And there's too many of those guys that you can't just put Logan Mankins in.
You know McCourty's going to get in over Logan.
He should.
Well, McCourty get over Adam.
Oh, interesting.
David Andrews when he's up. Like this is part of the
That whole
problem that they
second
knew.
wave.
The people part of the process, they created this and know they have their hands in it. Knew that there was going to be this stretch, the whole, and I think that's why Brady's an automatic. Won't even wait. Just make sure he gets in. Can't do it. You knew it was going to be Edelman. You knew it was going to be this guy. And here comes McCourty. Here comes David Andrews. There's guys that
Gilmore.
yes, of the latter part of the dynasty that won 3 championships. We recognize those guys. It's a no-brainer. And that hurts the other guys, the older guys that you're talking about, like kind of you start forgetting about.
Joey's in Kingston. Hey, Joey.
Hey, welcome back, gents. Hey, you know what I want to say? Great job to T-Bone and McCone for, running the marathon. That's a significant
T-Bone didn't run
the marathon.
T-Bone didn't do crap.
No, I ran the show.
T-Bone just went to the marathon.
Oh, okay. All right. So I heard it wrong.
Yeah.
Anyways,
T-Bone?
how about some good news? You guys want to hear some good news?
Sure,
Good
what's the
related
good news?
Go Celtics.
All right. So had my yearly physical this morning, and I'm blessed to have a brilliant doctor. He's a great guy, great person. We had an awesome conversation this morning, and I see where he gets his character from, because his dad is our beloved Red Sox Hall of Fame announcer, Joe Castiglione, who, Beetle, you announced a
So
couple
his dad,
of weeks
his
ago.
son
He's
works at Channel
cancer-free.
5 and he's a doctor?
No, different. Another son, Scott.
No. He's got 2 sons.
Multiple
One's
sons.
a doctor,
It's a joke.
and I
Joey,
got
it's
the
a joke,
doctor.
yeah.
I know.
My other son, he's more
But-
important than the other guy because he controls your life. He's a doctor.
Well, listen, I'm happy to report. So anyways, Joe's doing fantastic. The doc and him played golf last week. He says his dad's going to be in the booth this Sunday. And Beetle, because I told him I first heard about the news. You broke the news 2 weeks ago.
Well, I didn't break any news. I just saw
you reported
Duke's interview with his dad.
Well, I told him that's the first time I heard it, and he immediately did an imitation of you doing the Shaw's commercial of his dad, which, by the way, he says his dad absolutely loves. And I'll just say this, and I won't share it on the radio what he said, but great father-son moment. He was telling me he drove out with his dad at Cooperstown just before he accepted the Ford Frick Award. And like I said, I'm not going to share it on the radio, but he just has so much love and respect for his dad, as we all do. But and learned some new things. In addition to his awards and achievements in broadcasting, his dad's an author, a professor of broadcasting, and Zoe, as you said, he's the only guy I know that has a doctor and a Duke for sons. So can you believe that?
I like that. I like that.
Thanks, gents.
All right,
Thanks, gents.
Very good. Thank you, Joey. I own a copy of that book, the Castig book. I think it's called Sights and Sounds, something like that.
Tales from the booth.
Something along those lines. I can picture the cover in my mind. I think that's what it is. Or broadcast rights and sights. That's what it is. There it is.
Brought to you by Shaw.
Well, I can tell you this week, Nabisco family-size cookies or crackers, $2.99 with a digital coupon.
Don't forget Mom next week at the flower department. It's next week, thank God. Next week. Mother's Day next week. Derby this week.
That's right.
There you go.
Here's your guy, Greeny in Milford.
What's up, Greeny?
Hey, guys, I got to tell you, it's great having you back. I've been laughing my ass off. This is great television. I even forgot what my question was, but what I didn't forget, let's do lunch next week, a little stuffed rigatoni, Italian salad, and garlic bread for Tim. Let me know one, but this is fantastic radio and TV today.
Thanks, Greeny.
All right, good. So we'll call you because you guys are buds.
We're going to do dinner next week, I
think. You call Greeny.
Wife's out of town.
Little boys night?
Set it up. Figure out which day we have open next week. Did you say stuffed rigatoni?
Yeah.
He can stuff anything. Just give it to him. I thought about stuffing some shells tonight.
Joe is in Everett on you can't have a goalie as a captain. 14D is the rule in the NHL. 14D.
Yes, it is. And there also was a rule. It actually wasn't a rule. It was a strong suggestion by old Clarence Campbell that all goalies have to wear number one. They started wearing odd numbers after, naturally with the two goalie system.
Was he Bruce Springsteen's sax player?
Stop it. What year?
Say that again?
And that didn't stick, but a lot of goalies over the years were wearing one, right?
All of them. They had to, even if they used their backup, if they had a problem and they had to put in a different goalie and they knew it before the game, that goalie wore number one. You know what I mean? Iago was a backup goalie for Jacques Plante, and he wore number one. Hank Passon was a backup goalie for Detroit Red Wings. He wore number one. Anyway, I don't want to get into a conversation.
It is interesting because I know that's the traditional goalie number, and there are fewer and fewer guys. Swayman's one of the guys who wears it. Swayman, he's one, isn't he? You never think of what the hell the goalie number is. Swayman? Yeah.
Swayman's one.
He's number one.
Yeah.
He wears number one. Why are you looking at me like
I'm
that?
not. Like, yeah.
Yeah, he wears one. He's number one.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it was once upon a time the rule in the NHL.
What was
today's takeaway?
No, but
We're coming up next.
We're back with more Zolak and Bertrand on the Sports Hub.
All righty, time for today's takeaways brought to our good friends at Awaken 180 Weight Loss. Reach your health and weight goals with Reclaim. It's a 10-week medication-free program. It's a plan with weekly results and a finish line. So you can do that with Awaken180weightloss.com. What do we have today?
I don't know. Ask T-Bone what we've got
We got there, T-Bone.
Scott Zolak spent some time lashing out at everybody today.
Did?
I think I know how Zoe's interaction with Wolf sounded.
Okay.
I'm always frustrated when we're not able to help improve the team.
It takes two.
It takes two.
It's like the one with me and your mom.
Tell me about that one.
I'm sorry.
Sometimes when you guys are on commercial, I do switch over and I'll listen to the, you know who he is, the big mouth over there. He was just on the radio he mentioned Scott Zolak by name, bragging on him, calling him the biggest cheerleader and a big farce and all this stuff. So I'm not.
Well, they're very far behind. They're far behind us. but,
Radio Wars, everybody.
Boy. You have the option to go where you want to during commercial breaks. Jones, I'm gonna smack him in the head. Adam's a good dude.
Let's give it up. Yeah, come on. Woo! Yeah! Yeah! Adultery! Yeah! Woo! Love that.
Left side, right side. Who's louder? Who's louder?
You turned into a real dick. Nobody's off limits.
Not after today.
Oh. Apparently.
Not after today. Let's hear it from the back. Let's hear it from the front. From the left. From the right. It's like that when you're at the concert and they're like, everybody up there in the balcony, I see you. I see you.
He's got Reese.
That's
on his
Reese.
shoulders.
That's Reese on the mic at the event. I feel that support for Vrabes. I feel it, man. Yeah, lighters. Turn your cell phone camera lights on, everybody. Turn them on. Turn it into a vigil.